So, a support Morgana game by, what was this guy called? Sufficio. Silver 4. So, runes. Magic penetration marks. Well, sounds good to me. Armor seals. Nothing wrong with them. A flat HP is another good option. But yeah. Ability power cliffs. Is that flat then? Yeah, seems like it's flat probably. Yeah, pretty good actually. And of course you could have like a resistance cliffs or even mana region. Flat mana region is pretty good. And quints are also flat AP, and I think those are probably the best option. Armor quints are also an option, because if you wanna have like good ultimates, you have to go to like melee range, and there the armor will help you a lot. Like sometimes if you just go too squishy, you'll never get those good ultimates. And on Masteries, I don't like 21 offense on support that much. Pretty much always feels like 9 defense, 21 utility is the way to go on just about any support in the game currently. 21 offense doesn't really offer that much in the early game and laning phase, and it just doesn't feel good at all. Like another option would be like 9 offense and 21 utility, going for 10% CDR from the Masteries. I think that's decent, but also again you're like a bit squishy, and it might be maybe hard to play it. So I like 9 defense, 21 utility the most, for sure. And Ignite Flash anti-summoners, nothing wrong with the Ignite. Pretty good, makes killing a bit easier. And of course Exhaust is the alternative. You're against Cillian support, where the Ignite might be harder to use because of the revive, but then again Ignite is really good against Volibear and Nasus, I think. So yeah, let's go to the game. And since you don't have the utility masteries, at least not like the biscuits, you're not gonna have the biscuits. Like 2 standard health potions is a bit weaker on the fucking sustain, and mana potion, okay. Yeah. My biggest worry here is that with 30 magic resistance, only 2 health potions, that the Caitlyn Cillian will have too much poke and you can't handle it. It might happen. Of course there are like ways to deal with it, but by just playing well, but like pushing and never really giving them opportunity to poke you, but it's still something to think about. 30 magic resistance isn't an issue. I always pretty much run 30 magic resistance on all the supports I play currently, like Zyra, Vel'Koz, Janna. But then I will have like 4 biscuits, which is way more sustained than 2 health potions. So I'd like you to be like way more active with the auto attacks here, pushing the lane rather than just hanging back, because now if you get pushed to the turret, Sivir is really fucked because of the Caitlyn range, and also you can't really help her that much with the Zilean. Like once you have the shield, maybe you can cancel some bombs, but that's about it. Yeah, but also that cooldown and doesn't really work out that well. It's 20 second to like 10 second difference. So I didn't really look like how fast you got to the lane. I think you didn't take too long to come to the lane, but you always want to like just give 2 auto attacks to the Ashe leash and just walk the shortest path to the lane. Now there's this crazy fighting going on. The problem with Morgana really is that you don't really have that much outside of the binding, and sometimes the black shield doesn't even do that much. But I guess this works out. And Caitlyn was also kinda alone, and the Zilean walks into like minions. Like since you had maybe some pushing going on after all, that kinda baits them into the minions. I think you have the minion advantage this whole time. Like Sivir with the WQ will outpush the Caitlyn, it seems. Like here it doesn't even look that great, but it was actually Zilean who was poked so heavily earlier that like right now it doesn't even, to me it doesn't even look that great. Like Caitlyn with HP advantage against Sivir with shorter range, but look at this Caitlyn positioning, like she is so tunnel visioning on this. Sivir doesn't even realize there's the heal and the ignite and all that shit that can really change the outcome here. And then there's all these minions. She doesn't really have the damage to do this. And then Zilean is also baited all the minion damage. Look at that. And then also doesn't even make any effort to dodge the binding. Kinda weak playing by both sides, but oh, and this should have been pushed for sure to deny all these minions. But didn't happen this time, yeah. Now it's gonna like slow push. It will reset though. And let's see what the first buy was. Oh, what's this fucking sapphire crystal? Like wait, where was the first buy money? Yeah, 960. Like that should have been a side stone in my opinion. Like there's no alternatives to that. Side stone and potions and a pink ward and the trinket change. Like that's what you should buy here. But instead you go for, I don't know, is this fucking Rod of Ages or what is this going for? Makes no sense to me. And then you're having to waste money on wards, like instead of like having free wards from Sidestone. Like Sidestone is so much money in the bank if you think about it. Like keeping down 3 wards, that's fucking 75 gold per minute or something like that. It's kinda crazy, it's so good. And also these, I don't know, these bindings kinda weak. But you don't really get punished for missing them, I guess. Like, sure, you have to try to land them. But yeah, kinda weak tries, to be honest. Should put a bit more effort into like watching the Caitlyn go for CS. Like, that's how you land skill shots rather easily in the bottom lane. Like, just watch the AD carry click a minion, then she will walk into that exact position every time. Like, it's so easy to predict, and once they have already clicked the minion, like, they are really looking to get that CS, so they won't really like change their mind midway, like even if there's a binding flying towards them. And the black shield should be probably only used to mitigate the bomb damage. Oh, and he's so squishy. And also, yeah, black shield will absolutely prevent Volibear from doing anything at all. You shouldn't get too cocky here, though. Yeah, this will be a trade. Oh, I lied. There was a flash. Oh, and you even get the Volibear passive, but no ignite. Maybe with ignite he could have died. Maybe not, I don't know. But yeah, again, this should be pushed. I think I wonder if Sivir even needed to go back. Yeah, maybe it was like, okay, maybe that would be greedy because Chilean was already kinda close. Yeah, need to have fast recalls and or push. And so you go for the catalyst. This isn't very standard, to be honest. Like, I rarely see anyone building this shit in high elo. And the side stone is just too important. And usually, like, the support Morgana seem to go for Sonias rather than the Rod of Ages. This is more like mid lane build brought into the bot lane, and I don't really like it that much. You won't find the gold and the sacrifice to get that Rod of Ages in the vision and all that shit is just too big. And then if you now get Sidestone and delay the Rod of Ages, then it's gonna be a pretty useless item in the mid game. Yeah, you don't wanna be shooting the binding from that angle, like where they can easily sidestep it. Like, you wanna make them like run away from you directly, like where you can shoot them in the back rather than like try to guess where they are juking sideways. Like, it's not that fun. Like, there I would just like try to walk up to them with the ultimate maybe, and then if they flash, then maybe try to get the binding again. Like, you just have to find the easy angles. And that was just like, I don't know, very random. Again, the Chilean was way too far. And also, if there's no follow-up available on the binding, it's not the greatest poke spell in the game, but sure, it can poke. And again, the bindings, you might want to like somehow bait the Caitlyn net launcher before binding. Or then again, if you really land well, it's not max rank yet, so maybe Caitlyn would be able to escape. Oh, is this gonna work? Yeah, this is a problem though. They have the Zillion ultimate. Yeah. Maybe Ramus has this though. A Ramus jungle with Ignite. I've never seen that before. Never. And yeah, once again I see something that I would never take, but it still works out. Well, I think Flash would have had the same exact like result on a much longer cooldown though. Oh yeah, now you get the side stone. This is what I feared might happen. Like, it's not just great to go for the catalyst before this. Now you've like spent I think you bought like 4 or 5 wards without the side stone while you had the money for the side stone. Like, it just wasted money. And I don't think the catalyst is like great at all or needed. Also, I would like think about going for banshees rather than something like Rod of Ages if you wanted to be tank. Because there's no way usually that as support you will get like the Rod of Ages, Deathcap, Johnny, Sork Boots combo like anytime soon. If you have Ramus here, you shouldn't be casting Dark Binding. Just wait for him to go, Black Shield him and Dark Bind the taunted target. The good thing about keeping the Zilean low here is that if you get lucky you might even burst him down before him even using his ultimate. Or then you just get the ultimate baited by landing another binding. Oh, it doesn't even ultimate. I'm kinda surprised. Let's look at the vision. I didn't even pay attention to it in the early game. Oh, what? The wrong team. Yeah. Actually, this vision looks pretty good around the bot lane area where you are from. I'd like to see a ward in the mid lane here. Oh, you don't have any though. Also, I think the second spell to max on support Morgana should be the Black Shield. Like out of the 3 basic spells. It's just so much better than maxing the pool, I think. Having that CC immunity is like way more useful than having a bit more damage from your poke combo. Yeah, you don't want to waste ultimate on that. A good job that you didn't. Let's see. Maybe you can roam to this mid lane here. Or maybe even push some mid turrets here. Again, this summoner spell usage is so weird. They were using some heal just to stay a bit just to heal a bit after the fight is already over. You'll never see that from good players. Let's see. Yeah, this might not happen right now. Just drop a ward here maybe. But yeah, I never see these mid lane wards. I really wanna see them from like every support, to be honest. They are so good. Right now you could be just going bot lane. Like if you had the mid ward you could like more easily react to them pushing, like if you are like going towards the bot lane or something, but that's also one of the reasons, like it really protects your mid turret and the map pressure. To like have those early reaction to their movements. Now this fight is really badly timed. There was no, and the fucking Katarina even dodges the Annie spells. But maybe Seaver can do something. Where's the Annie stun? There we go. I wanna see pink wards, to be honest. Yeah, you could have bought one here. They have some wards. Chilean has Sidestone. And Volibear has the Ancient Golem. So denying some vision near the blue buff or maybe the Rage or whatever could be pretty good. You wanna be buying those pink wards. Also the dragon is coming up, so denying the vision from a brush here or at the dragon pit might be very useful. Again we see this really cocky fighting. Like 2v5 or whatever. And again this Annie is in the base. Like why do these fights keep happening? It's because people don't really watch their map before they go fight. Be really ugly for your team, but I guess you're barely strong, but yeah, without any 4 for 4. I think they even got some sprees from that. But yeah, those fights should never happen. Like someone needs to make the call to like fall back from that jungle area. Just being danger and don't bait your teammates to go in, like just leave. If someone suicides, it's his fault and Then you just have to wait for him to come back before you do anything else. You could have better vision here in the dragon area, like you could ward this golem before going for this. You could get a bit caught out by them if you don't have this area ward. And here Caitlyn pretty much suicides to get the turret, but I'm not sure if she even gets it. Yeah, not 4 HP. Like, I'd like to see more of those pink wards, and I'd like to see the Oracle Trinket. Morgana is absolutely fantastic at creating those picks. 3-second route on an 8-second cooldown. It's so easy to get like Baron baits going on with Morgana. The range on this spell is massive, and it's so easy to follow up on that. You just land a binding, Ramus goes in and taunts, and that guy is dead. But yeah, you're gonna need pink ward for like this brush or this brush and Oracle Trinket. Like, you need to clear all this vision around this Baron area if you really want to like get good picks and good team fights, like easy fights. Like, the biggest difference usually in a silver support and like diamond support is denying of vision. I quite simply don't ever see much of it below like gold and platinum elo, and even they have like a lot of work to do on that front. Like the Oracle Trinket, pink wards and all that shit. Like, everyone on this team should be in on that vision game, but even just as a single guy you doing that, you can do a lot. Like, one dude can do a lot with the Oracle Trinket. Like, if you sweep this brush, you can double sweep the brush. Like, a single sweeping lens that is like the level 9 version can clear both of these brush, and then from that you can move on to like this brush or check this brush as well with the Oracle part of it, and then you leave like the pink ward in the pit or something like that. That alone can like sweep the whole area basically. But to like constantly deny the vision, you need like pink wards in multiple places. But yeah, without like I don't know, it's so hard to like tell people to buy pink wards and all that shit. Like, they pretty much never understand it and do it. But if you just like learn to do it by yourself, it's probably good enough and way better than not doing it at all. Again, a fight without the Annie. Even the Sivir isn't really near. And somehow things just work out. Not sure what's up with the wolves, like. And now that you had pushed them that far back, you could have like warded this brush, and I don't know. There's some good deep wards that you are not really placing that you easily could have. And yeah, I'm not sure about farming these wolves and all this shit crap. You could be just buying more items already and refreshing the side stone, like it's way more important than having like 500 extra gold from spending 5 minutes in the jungle. Like that was just absolutely useless. You have 3000 gold but no wards, nothing really to deny vision, no pink wards, no oracle lens. There you used, well, was it yours? The sweeping lens was used. I guess it must have been you. Or was it the Zillion? I don't know, this is so bugged sometimes. Yeah. And now you've lost like all vision from, because you haven't been like doing the, and there you even cancel recall to get like 2 more CS. I don't know. And again, how much money are you leaving with? Like you could be buying 2 pink wards with that money. I've been doing it a lot like lately. Well, when I was pushing for like master, I was like thinking like what I was doing wrong with my vision game, and I spent some time watching like some challenger players, and one thing I learned from them was to like buy way more pink wards and use them. Like now it's pretty standard for me to like leave the base even with 2 pink wards in the late game, like after like 25-minute mark. And there you like missed that opportunity completely. You don't really need more items in this game, like you have the Sonias and Sidestone and Rod of Ages. Sure, you would get like some CDR. A pretty good ultimate, I guess, but again the fight is started without any, so... Is she AFK or DC or whatever? I haven't really paid much attention to her. Maybe she is. That's bad. Yeah, maybe I was like a bit wrong there. But yeah, even so, even if you're like 1 man down, you have to like, I don't know, chill a bit. Like maybe there's a chance he will come back. I doubt he would like rage quit with the positive score. Yeah, I'm not sure how long he has been away. Only level 13. Must be at least like 5 minutes. Yeah, missing a AP carry like this is like after that the game kinda changes for you for sure. I think you are put a bit more on the clock. Like you could pretty much forget what I said earlier about not having the Annie, because you for sure can't wait for like much longer. Once you're at 6 items, for sure the team with more players has a massive advantage. Then even champions like Nasu scale to like infinite damage with the Q farm, so. And that might also mean that you have to get like death cap or something just to deal more damage for your team. Like right now, almost all of the damage needs to come from the Sevier. And what's next? I guess you went for the claim. And Annie is still gone. I wonder if there's gonna be like dropped frames now. I have to like monitor this shit. Let's see. Oh fuck. All I did was to press escape, but somehow it's like freezing. Why is it freezing? Can we go back from that? Yeah, maybe it's a bad idea to play Minecraft and fucking stream at the same time. Oh, and leak crashes, yeah. No, you know what's weird about this computer? It's like how should I say? It's a split computer. Like my brother is also at like the other side of the table using the computer, but he was like fucking playing Minecraft, so I fucking kicked him away from the computers. He was eating all the CPU time, I think. Like I'm not sure if it really helps with sometimes the replay bugs, but yeah. Is this even the correct game? I don't think this is. Holy shit, where do I have it? You know, this computer has 2 keyboards, 2 monitors, 2 mice and 2 sound cards. So it's basically two in one. But even if it's like beastly computer, you can't you can't like play fucking Minecraft and stream League of Legends at the same time. Oh my god, where is the fucking replay? It was in some fucking... Oh my fucking god. Here is the link to it. I think I had... Oh yeah, I had it downloaded long time ago. Yeah, I wonder if you guys have ever seen something like that. 2-in-1 computer, like 2 keyboards, 2 monitors, but only one like CPU. It works fine. Like I can play League with my Pro on the fucking same computer, but I don't know, Minecraft streaming and League at the same time, maybe not. And we've played like Counter-Strike Go at the same time. Okay, so we skipped a bit here. Like now you have the death cap. Oh, and is Annie back yet? Oh, she's back. Yeah, that might be game change. And you have like the inhib down here. Could be like, yeah, well, since the bot turret is also down, should be pretty easy to take it. Don't really need to like use bindings or anything like that. Oh, Sonia's could be a lot early. Taking some damage from the Katarina ultimate. Oh, and Katarina resetting all over the place. Yeah, you could have waited for like Ramus to come also. But 2 inhibs is still pretty good position to be, like 2 inhibs down from the enemy. Oh, but the mid inhib actually respawns. Yeah, the IP address is the same, but it doesn't really matter. Like, I think every game we've tried has worked. Yeah, the program is also the same kind of. We've been using like virtual machine as well. For some games you need it, for others you don't. Like for some games it's fine to just like sandbox the Steam and then you just run 2 copies of the game kind. Like it's not ideal way to play the game for sure. To play any games, but yeah, here they also had some wards again, like, but I'm not sure if it really matter. You were so far ahead and the inhibs were down, like the bot lane was down, so it would be pretty hard to throw at the Baron there. And I guess this is the game. There's just not enough damage coming from the enemy team. Oh, I think this is like silver, but was there really like bad tank focus? I have to like rewatch it. Like I don't think Annie is like wasting any spells on Nasus here. She wants the Katarina there. But she's dying. What did she even cast there? Like I didn't even see T-Burst. And Sivir is like doing her thing. Well, maybe she was attacking Nasus a bit too much there instead of maybe Katarina. And then a really weird flash. Caitlyn was also on Xin, but I don't know if you really have options like. So yeah, about that Morgana game, there were mistakes in the laning phase for sure. Like the bindings were kind of bad. Like it's hard to give like decent feedback on this, but yeah, you just have to like be more patient with the bindings. Look, get to the better angles, and once the bindings are on cooldown, now binding is on cooldown, you have to play a bit more passive, and the masteries and runes could use some work. At least the masteries. And starting items, I like the biscuits so much. And then the Rod of Ages instead of like Sidestone, the first buy was bad. And then there were like the vision denying that wasn't really happening. Like I want you to fix that. Like the Oracle trinket, the pink wards, you didn't buy pink wards like at all. And some of the deeper wards like you weren't placing at all. Like the mid lane ward or the raid brush ward. Like sometimes they are like dangerous to place, but you had like opportunities and you didn't place them. So yeah, anyways, that was the Morgana support game. Yeah, I might do it on my own. I have like Vegas and shit like that. I can edit videos if I want. I'm not sure if I really need anything like that. Maybe I could. So next up is an Irelia game by 8 next. Let's see if we find some more information on this game.